Police uncover a new threat to kill Trinidad and Tobago's top cup. And in sport, the Caribbean Premier League looks to expand to a new Caribbean territory. I'm Ricardo Roberts, and this is Caribbean Intent for Friday, February 15, 2019. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Security has been a major thrust for Tobago in recent years, so the Agricultural Incentive Program is timely. It is designed to provide support to the various agriculture subsectors with the aim of strengthening food production on the island. This has been a top priority of the Division of Food Production, Forestry and Fisheries. Food Production Secretary Hayden Spencer says the initiative will help boost the agricultural sector.
Reggae star Chronixx and veteran reggae crooner Coco T are the latest names announced as included in the official lineup for Buju Banton's highly anticipated Long Walk to Freedom concert set for the Jamaica National Stadium in Kingston on March 16th. The concert will be the first appearance on stage by Buju Banton, who was recently released from prison after serving an 8-year sentence in the U.S. on charges related to drug trafficking.
We begin with news of a new plot by two incarcerated gang leaders and one of their associates to assassinate Trinidad and Tobago's Police Commissioner, Gary Griffiths. Guardian Media is reporting that intelligence sources say the contract to kill was connected to last week's Wednesday's human trafficking bust, in which 19 young Spanish-speaking girls were rescued. The report of the latest contract to kill plot comes almost 3 months after a special branch report in November last year, which The Guardian reported on earlier this month that gangs were planning to take out Commissioner Griffiths. We get more from CNC3's Mark Bassard.
The plot was uncovered by the Special Operations Response Team SORT 6 days ago. The information is compiled in this confidential report prepared on Friday, February 8, 2019, exclusively obtained by Guardian Media, which outlined the major players in the plot and their plan to wipe up the commissioner with help from shooters based in Laventille. Intelligence sources who spoke to Guardian Media on the condition of strict anonymity confirmed that the report was forwarded to Commissioner Griffith for his perusal the same day it was prepared. Guardian Media spoke to Griffith about the report we obtained from intelligence sources.
I am fully aware that there's been yet another plan for an assassination attempt on me, and I expect this will continue. The more I decide to peg back criminal elements, the more they will be frustrated. As I stated before, this is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and there are many toes I'm stepping on. The toes may vary from persons who may be wearing their pants one foot off from their waistline to those with Hugo Boss suits. It is irrelevant to me. I will do what is required. I have my job to do. They have theirs. If they feel that theirs is to try to take me out, it is totally irrelevant to me. They could try. It will be an effort and futility.
In Jamaica, a man described as a person of interest in the murder of opposition MP Dr. Linville Bloomfield has been released from police custody. He was picked up on Wednesday and held overnight by investigators who took statements from him, but he was then released yesterday. According to local reports, lawmen discovered the man had been communicating via cell phone with the late Portland East MP and had several audio recordings of conversations between them. The person of interest had made several demands of Dr. Bloomfield, including for money, a car and a cell phone. Now, the late MP was found at his Parsley Gardens East Portland home with multiple stab wounds on the night of February 2nd. 2 knives and a bloodied vest recovered at the house have been sent to a forensic lab for testing. Haitian President Jovenel Moïse is insisting he will not give in to opposition demands for his resignation, and he has promised citizens he has no intention of putting the country in the hands of armed gangs and drug traffickers. In an address to the nation last night, Moïse acknowledged that the ongoing political crisis is very serious. Opposition political parties have been staging street demonstrations in support of their calls for Moïse to step down after they accused him of not investigating allegations of corruption over Petrocaribe. At least 7 people have been killed in the protests so far, and several others have been injured in clashes with police. Moise said that while demonstrations are a right, it is unacceptable for people who have official functions to demonstrate alongside armed gang leaders who are wanted by the authorities. He said he is open to having dialogue with the opposition to find a solution to the crisis, but the opposition is rejecting any such move. And stay with us, your Midday Sport is next. And cricket tops our midday sports segment. The Caribbean Premier League will be looking to expand the prestigious tournament to a new Caribbean territory. The top brass of the CPL paid a visit recently to the Cayman Islands, where they're hoping to tap into the U.S. market.
Yeah, we wanted to come and have a look at what's on offer here, both from a playing and a facilities perspective, and maybe with the opportunity to play some games there.
Caribbean Premier League Chief Operating Officer Pete Russell is hoping to bring the region's top pro cricket league to Cayman. But are the right facilities in place? Russell says West Bay's Jimmy Powell Oval is about halfway there.
There's a lot of space in and around the ground. The ground is the right dimension. Yes, there's a bit of agronomy work that's needed, but nothing that won't trouble us.
But this isn't just passing interest, rather a 3-game deal with the possibility of Cayman getting a CPL team, the first professional sports franchise for the country.
We could be flexible, but I think that would be the minimum that we'd look at is 3. And, you know, there's opportunities going forward. I mean, we don't want to just look at this as a 1-2 year opportunity, but maybe host a team here at some point, because it's perfectly placed in terms of the US and then getting down to the Caribbean.
Still in Cricket West Indies Chief Executive Johnny Graves says CWI is in firm agreement with the International Cricket Council's Get Tough policy on player abuse in the wake of the severe punishment dished out to fast bowler Shannon Gabriel. In an article in the Trinidad and Tobago newspaper, Newsday newspaper, Graves said, quote, "The ICC has put in place a zero tolerance on any abuse on the field by players, and we are fully supportive of that. I think in terms of the way the series has been played, it's been played in great spirits by 2 teams that have gone hard at each other over 3 tests. It is disappointing. We are talking about one isolated incident, which I hope does not tarnish what has otherwise been a fantastic series in terms of the quality of cricket and also the manner and spirit in which both sides have played." End quote. Now, the regional cricket boss believes Gabriel will learn from this, but said it was disappointing he has to learn the hard way. Gabriel was not named in the Windy squad for the first 2 one-dayers against England, but in Barbados was expected to feature later in the 5-match series. That's Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.